So here we go, guys. Highs at the end of the day. High significator. This will be like and we'll be at an overbought peak or crest. Significant drop, I think, overnight here. I said it a few times and it hasn't happened, so I'm kind of frustrated with that. But with that said, we're at the end of a rally here, about 11, end of a rally. Failed attempt to break the resistance, decline, establish support at a low here, about 2 o'clock, and then we have more move to the upside to a high. But remember, off of the high, there's a decline through multiple support levels, and the overall theme card for the day was the failure card. So my sense is there's probably a pretty notable drop there. I think on the 1 month scale, we're actually in the this is clearly the Aeon card. And remember what I said. I said the Aeon card might end like that high that we have on the 10th might end up being on the 13th based on the Aeon card. But there should be a pretty notable drop, guys, really. Um, and this could be indicating a retracement right here. The art card is, in a lot of cases, it's either a prominent move higher and a full retracement represented by that one card, or sometimes it appears after a prominent move higher. In cases like that, it ends up being the full retracement. Hey, round art. Yeah, and I think at this point, I mean, we'll see a little bit of a decline. Definitely like a nice melt up. I think we'll see a little bit of a decline. I'd be shocked if it ends up being a lowest low, but we'll probably have a prominent trough there tomorrow. And then we should see higher price levels towards the end of the month. Hey, it was luck. So I got my face melted. But that's what happens. I start out really well, and then I don't know what it is. It's like I start interpreting what I want to see rather than what I should see. Either that or it's the universe telling me, no, no, no. Either way, it ends up not working out so well. You could see how easy it was for me at first. Very frustrating. So I needed a breather over the weekend. I needed to get my mind off that stuff. I'm basically gonna start growing an account with $70 coming this off of this peak here. Round, what do you mean new? Who said new all time highs? I didn't say all time highs. Although, oh, what a move, man! That's definitely the Aeon card right there, guys. That's an Aeon card move. Man, we really nailed that lowest low. Like I said, that ace of this correlation would draw into a low here in October, and you can see that really took place. Boom, and then that's the thing, is that I have indications of a highest high here. Well, no, I'm not necessarily. Well, yeah, in December there's a highest high correlation in December. There's also lowest low correlation in December. So there's a lot going on here, guys. A lot going on. 2024 is going to be really mixed. But there is some possibility of a highest high, at least in December. We'll see it. Or it could be the cusp of November, December, but I think it's in December. It's like the first week of December. Is what it looks like. All right, Hermes. I know. You're getting restless. We're gonna go soon. Great call on BTC drop today. Will it continue to drop? Boom. That's that unicursal right there. So high on the what? 12th? Nailed it, guys. Nailed that. And then a sharp decline there, taking us to a lowest low, which, I mean, that's pretty close, guys. November started here. Pretty close. Um, will it continue? It looks like today is probably an opportunity to get into a long position, or like down there during the day was a good opportunity to get into a long position. But I think we're gonna open probably higher, or not open, but we're gonna see a higher price level and then drop from that on the 15th. Mixed behavior on the 16th, and then we move to the upside. It looks like on the 17th into a highest high here around the 19th, 19th, 20th, 21st. These are all highest, like highest can mean highest high. These cards here. Oh, thank you, Baby Yoda. Appreciate it. Baby Yoda, I would probably avoid getting into SPC at this point. It's not a good long term investment, at least at this moment. We'll see lower price levels in the coming years than we saw this year. Tesla, hey AV, hey B. All right, so Tesla. Can you just take a moment to look at this, guys? Like, because I'm sure there's new people that hop on and they're like, "Oh, what a scam," and then they hop off. Like, who in their right mind would spend this kind of time? I mean, these are 10 years, right? Who in their right mind would spend this kind of time? If it was bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're so ludicrous. Um, all right, let's see. November for Tesla. Yeah, I would go short here. Tomorrow, there's probably a brief peak that's easily missed, followed by a decline, and it'll be a pretty significant decline based on it's such a close energy to the theme card. Not only that, but there's a cross reading correlation energy kind of going on there, or cross reading congruency. Notable decline on the 15th, and we see lowest lows for the month. Definitely within range. We see lowest lows for the month here. That's interesting. Most of the stocks we don't see lowest lows here. That's interesting. But we see highest highs here, so it looks like maybe it's trailing the other ones a little bit there. It looks scary to short Tesla here, but that's all the more reason why you probably should do so. Hey Robert, will the 15th have lower lows than today for Bitcoin? Oh, was I looking at Bitcoin for the Dogecoin reading? Yikes. No, I don't think I was. Let me see. Still very similar. Yeah, I was looking at the Dogecoin chart before, but they're very similar. So I don't think tomorrow will have a lower price level. What I would do is if you're looking to get into a long position, I would say open up a partial long here, and tomorrow in the midst of a decline, open up more if we go lower. If we don't go lower, don't bother. Will 2024 have higher highs than 2023 for SPY? It does appear that way, yes. A lot of this right here, this cross-street incongruency, we're probably going to see a really big move out of lows here in the beginning of 2024, out of lows to highs. Will PPI cause another pop tomorrow? Wow, you're a sleepy guy, huh, Hermes? You fell asleep on my deck of cards, and I moved the deck of cards, and he just like slid his head. As long as he gets to be with me, he won't leave the apartment unless I step out first. So loving. All right, PPI. Will it cause another pop tomorrow? Yes or no? Oh man, the pleasure card. I think it's a yes, but again, that's that tricky card. I always forget. It is a yes. Um, I would be very careful here, guys. I would be very, very careful. We should just see a pretty sharp drop, like overnight. I hope it's the drop I've been waiting for. My gosh. I kind of gave up waiting for a drop, though, at this point. But that could be it. We are a day late on the sequence of events on the 1 month, right? Yeah, I think we go into a pretty notable decline here, guys. Yeah, I mean, Baby Doge, sorry, Baby Yoda. I called you Baby Doge. Baby Yoda. um, I wouldn't be looking to get into a long position in SPC at this time. I would not be looking for that. You might miss out on like a little bit more of a rally, but like not worth it if you ask me. Looking for the how's SPY looking for the rest of the week? Sorry, I missed that one. Yeah, I expect some notable declining here, guys. We might like have this big drop and then a big move out of it to the upside. But it when I look at the dailies, we've got the failure card here, failure card, failure card, failure card, tower. Um, I think there's a retracement tomorrow. All right, so we probably open lower. There's like a move to revisit a crest somewhere in the morning, and then we decline again into lows towards the end of the day. And yeah, and there's a cross reading congruency for the strength card, right? This is there's probably a pretty big move here. But then more bearish behavior, it looks like. See, the ruin card is appearing here as a cross reading congruency on the 16th, where it appears on the 15th. So definitely we're like as far as the sequence of events, we're a day ahead on the reading. We're a day ahead of the market. So this is the Aeon move right here. It was hard to pinpoint where the Aeon move was going to be. I didn't have a cross reading congruency for that. Ends up being here on the 14th, and then we have the strength card tomorrow, cross reading congruency for on the 15th, and then this ruin card on the 16th, another cross reading congruency. So sequentially speaking, still very very accurate. And more ruin card on the 17th. I'd be very careful here, guys, about chasing this rally. In other words, I would not chase this rally. Will tech stocks have higher highs in December than November? Hey, Ripple account, welcome. What is it you'd like me to translate? I think it was pretty clear what I just said. Like, why do I need to translate be careful chasing the rally here? I see a decline over the next few days. That's pretty clear, cut and dry. Am I wrong, guys? All right, so I don't like that Ripple account. Just so you know, I don't like that. One word translation question mark is rude. Reformat, recalibrate, rephrase the question in a less rude manner. How's it looking on SPC? Looking on the 15th, 16th? Where'd it go? All right, so we got that. I need to get the chart up. SPC. So we should see a trough midday tomorrow and a big move out of that trough. It'll be like a pop and drop. But it's like it's very toppy here, like at the end of the week and then into the following week. If you wanted to get into a long position, it might we might trail higher until the end of the month where we see like the 200-day moving average. Um, so in a case like that, I might take the opportunity if we have a trough tomorrow in midday to get into it, or if not, then I probably wait until the 20th. 20th could be a good day, possibly. Hey, Deduct, going all right, my friend? How you doing? Will small caps rally more? It's mixed. IWM mixed again. Oh, will it go to 190 in early December? Unclear. It's really unclear, AV. Sorry. How low do I think SPY will hit at the end of the week? I don't think it's going to be like a long lasting decline. Um, like tomorrow, we might see the lows of today. It's possible. And then rally some more, decline again, decline again. But like there might be gaps up with the declines. It's hard to say. It's really mixed, very toppy around here. But we'll probably melt up for a bit. And that matter of fact, that on the 27th, 28th, that abundance card is really starting to feel a lot like a highest high for the year thus far. or maybe not for the year, but like a highest high for the month, I should say. I'm like literally about to mute this Ripple account, just so you know, unless you rephrase and let me know what you're talking about. I'm just gonna presume that you were being rude and basically block your account from commenting ever again. So unless you do want that to happen, I'd probably rephrase real fast. I have zero tolerance for like, the way I see it is, if you say something that wasn't rude and it's interpreted as rude, it's because you weren't mindful enough to phrase it in such a way that it wouldn't be taken that way. Either way, I don't like it. So you have till the end of this live session. And that's me being generous. What do you guys think? Should I mute him? I think I should mute him. Ripple account. I don't like that. Isn't manning up to rephrase. So I'm just gonna presume that they were being rude and like have some respect. What I do took 24 years now. 24 years to figure out. Nobody in the planet even thought it possible enough to try to figure it out. I'm the only person. I get this information from divine sources, and I do not take disrespect. When I was little, I was bullied. It's a soft spot for me. I will not tolerate it. So, what do you guys think? Am I being too harsh, or should I ban Ripple account right now? Yeah, pretty much. The doc highs on the 10th, higher highs around the 22nd, 24th, higher highs thus still on the 27th, 28th. I just thought we had bigger drops here. I mean, I nailed that drop. So there's probably a pretty big drop like coming tomorrow. In either case, yeah, I did see it going higher and higher still. That's exactly what the monthly shows. Too harsh? Maybe. I do things based on based on the feeling, right? If somebody does something that doesn't sit well with me, maybe I'm being too harsh. But let it be a lesson, guys. You want to be really mindful of what you say. Like, don't just like anybody that's social media like savvy knows better than to just write one word with a question mark. It comes off extremely rude. What do you mean, deduct? This is my monthly reading. What do you mean though? Deduct by easier to see? Easier than what? Easier to see than what? Than the dailies? Easier than the dailies? I mean, it happens like that. Sometimes the dailies tell me a lot more than the monthly was. Sometimes the monthly tells me a lot more than the dailies. Um, but you know, it's like when you're trying to gauge like direction and you're looking at like a 1 day chart versus like a 1 month chart. You get different types of information from both. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Robert. Like, I'm talking. Like, you can listen and have some respect, or you can go the fuck away. I have zero tolerance. Zero. I don't like wickedness. I don't like snarkiness. No. What do I think about Disney by the end of the year? I'm doing a 2024 as well. I've got started. So, deduct if you're trying to like a little kind of like guidance. So, if you're trying to gauge overall direction on like a multi-day scale, looking at the dailies, it's not a good way to go about it. You should only try to gauge the direction throughout the day on a daily. If you want to look at overall direction on a multi-day scale, you use a monthly to do that. And that's why it's clearer from that standpoint. Oh, cool. So Disney. Where is that chart? Why do I always lose that chart? Here we go. Yeah, so interesting. Interesting. Let's see. So we might actually end up having highest highs for the year here in the beginning of December. Like this could be a really big move, guys, to the upside for Disney. This is a pretty accurate reading. My earphones died, so it's indication I gotta go. But yeah, it's looking solid from that standpoint. From a multi-year standpoint. All right, Hermes, we're gonna go, buddy. Don't worry. From a multi-year standpoint, I'd definitely be looking for opportunity. There's a significant breakout there on the 2024 card. Let's take a look at the 2024. What I got for 2024 so far. Disney's definitely one that was when I was doing clairvoyant fishing at the beginning of the year, Disney was one that really stood out to me amongst a lot of the other ones. I kept getting Disney impressions as I was walking. Oh, that's 2023. It definitely looks like there's some room for growth here. This looks like a pretty decent up. There's pretty decent upward movement. Although the rally in December might offer opportunity for a short position, like on a just like a quick into the next month kind of trade. Oh, hey Conrad, I didn't see that. Um, I wouldn't get into a long here. No, I would say, as far as SPY, it's really tricky. This is a tough time to trade, guys. There's going to be a lot of back and forth going on. In any case, I'm going to have to go, guys. I got a Zoom call I got to get on. As always, thank you so much. Oh, let me just make sure to ban this person. So that's all it takes, guys. Just be a little bit rude, a little bit disrespectful, and you're gone. I got no time for that. I got no patience. Nobody else on the planet can do this. Nobody else had the balls to spend their entire life figuring it out. I took a lot of shit going through life just to do this. I took so much shit from everyone. I refuse to take any more shit. Period. So that guy's now bye-bye. All right, guys, and you know what to do. Make sure to follow that rule of karma. You do so here on the resources tab of our website, Tarot for Traders. 5% of the profit should be donated back, forward to one of these charities. 5% of the profit should be donated back to the channel. It leaves you with 90%. Make sure to spend that money out of love. As long as you do that, the universe considers you an angel investor. The channel is going to send it back to you tenfold through this channel. There's also a couple other things. If you're looking to swap between different altcoins or different crypto coins, there's a really easy way to do it here through Simple Swap. If you do it through this link, we actually get a small commission for whatever kind of like transferring of currency or transferring of coins. We get a small commission for that. So a good way to support the channel. And if you're looking to open up an app brokerage account on your phone, I highly recommend Webull over Robinhood any day. It's like if you're a professional trader using your phone, probably wouldn't be, but it's much more it's just better. Webull's way better. And we both get free shares of stock for if you sign up through that link. All right, guys, blessings. I'll see you tomorrow morning.